The fearless rose. In the Kingdom of Everglade, there was a small village nestled amidst lush meadows and sparkling streams. In this village lived a young girl named Rosalind, known for her unruly red curls and a spirit as wild as the wind. Rosalind had an insatiable thirst for adventure and was unafraid of exploring the darkest corners of the enchanted forest that bordered her village. However, there was one thing that troubled the villagers: the Great Thornbush. It was an enormous, ancient thorn-covered plant that stood at the edge of the forest, said to be cursed and guarded by a fearsome creature. Legends whispered tales of those who dared to venture close, never to return. But Rosalind was different. She was determined to face her fears. Since she was a child, she had been enchanted by the beauty of roses, and she believed that within the heart of the Great Thornbush lay the most extraordinary rose ever to exist. A rose that could heal the wounded, soothe the broken-hearted, and bring hope to the hopeless. One moonlit night, when the village slumbered, Rosalind set out on her quest. She tiptoed past the sleeping houses and entered the shadowy forest. The ancient trees whispered as she passed, their branches reaching out like guardian spirits guiding her way. The deeper Rosalind ventured, the more ominous the forest became. The sounds of nocturnal creatures echoed through the darkness, but she pressed on, her heart filled with determination. Finally, she reached the edge of the Great Thornbush. It stood taller than any tree, its thorns sharp and glistening with a sinister gleam. Summoning every ounce of courage within her, Rosalind stepped closer. Suddenly, a thunderous roar filled the air, and the ground trembled beneath her feet. From the depths of the thorn-covered maze emerged a fearsome creature, the Thorned Guardian. Its eyes blazed like embers, and its breath was like fire. Though trembling with fear, Rosalind locked eyes with the Guardian and saw not just a fearsome creature but also a being burdened by centuries of loneliness and pain. Gathering her courage, she spoke gently, "Mighty Guardian, I mean no harm. I seek the legendary rose that lies within the heart of the Great Thornbush. Please, allow me to pass." The Guardian's eyes softened as it listened to Rosalind's plea. "No human has ever shown me such kindness," it rumbled, surprised by her bravery. "The rose you seek is not just any flower. It requires a heart brave enough to face the darkness and compassion to understand the depths of pain." Rosalind nodded, unwavering in her resolve. "I may not be the strongest or wisest, but I am not afraid to face darkness or offer kindness," she said, her voice steady. Impressed by her courage and sincerity, the Guardian stepped aside, allowing Rosalind to pass through the thorn-covered maze. As she approached the heart of the Great Thornbush, a magnificent sight unfolded before her. A rose unlike any other, glowing with a radiant light that banished the darkness around it. With trembling hands, Rosalind plucked the rose and held it close to her heart. In that moment, she felt a surge of energy flow through her, filling her with newfound strength and wisdom. As she emerged from the forest, holding the radiant rose, the villagers stared in awe and disbelief. Rosalind's courage and compassion had not only led her to the mythical flower but had also transformed her into a true heroine, inspiring others to face their fears and embrace the power of kindness. From that day forth, Rosalind became known as the Fearless Rose, a symbol of bravery, compassion, and the indomitable spirit that lies within us all. She taught the villagers that true courage is not the absence of fear but the willingness to confront it for a higher purpose. The radiant rose she had plucked from the Great Thornbush never withered or lost its glow, and its petals carried the magic of bravery and compassion. Rosalind planted it at the heart of her village, where it bloomed forever, reminding all who saw it of the incredible power that lies within a courageous heart. And so, her tale traveled far and wide, inspiring generations to come, proving that even the smallest and bravest of hearts can overcome the darkest of challenges.